Hello, friends and family, YouTube family. This is Bushra from my brand new channel, Bushra Hunters. And today's video is a very quick video, but it's super powerful. We are going to talk about 5 design tips, and they will really help you to make your product stands out in the crowd. Doesn't matter either they're your mock-up, they're your brochure, flyer, logo, your Instagram post, your Facebook post, your Pinterest images, regardless of what images they are. If you follow these 5 steps I'm going to teach you, you'll go further. So the very first thing before you create your design, I have video about how to set your branding up. I will leave the link below. But after the branding, font. So set up your font. However, it's not that always you use the same font. Like, I personally suggest have at least 10, 12 fonts, okay, and stick to those fonts. But you need to pair them. I pair 2 or 3, not more than 2 or 3. So the very first step is font pairing, okay, your signature fonts. Make a PDF, make your whatever you want to do. You want to have like write them down in Canva, your Google Docs, wherever you wanted to write them down, because otherwise you forget. When I was in the beginning learning all these design tips and stuff, I was always forgetting that what my fonts are until I have Canva Pro, and then I learned some other softwares. But then I have written down and I have framed them. They always sit on my wall in my office. It really helps you because font pairing, once you do it and stick with it, then you don't have to struggle with that part. Because if your fonts are cluttered, it does not look professional. It gives you unprofessional look, and 100 million different fonts just does not, it won't cut it. So your signature fonts or font pairing is the first thing. I mean, your font on your website will be 1 or 2, mostly 2, because one you use for your headings and the other one for your content. But in content, you can use 3 to 4 font pairing different to have your design like pop up. I use 4 pairings, but normally I go with 2, my favorite one. However, you can use up to 4 different pairs of fonts, okay? I will teach you someday how to pair them up, but right now I don't want to make lengthy videos. So tip number 2 is color blocks with no more than 3 colors. Have you seen some pamphlets, some flyers that people have like 100 millions colors on them? Don't go more than 3 to 4 colors, or stick to 3 colors. However, color blocks like this is a color block. Okay, I downloaded as PDF to go over it. In Canva, this background is a color block. It's by putting my text on it, it just pops out. You can see it's popping up, right? So use those color blocks in colorful backgrounds. They really help, like your image stands out in the crowd. So very important for image pop-up. When it pop up in the feed, if you have Instagram, people really like to click on the color. Boring colors, nobody cares for them. But the thing is that, let's say you have a home decor blog, all the colors would look really nice. But as I have home decor blog, bushralifestyle.com. However, on the other hand, if I have my new company I'm launching next month, zippyfinancialsolutions.com, you are not going to like if I put 100 million colors in there, right? Like Pinkish, this, that, because that's a financial institution, like going to be financial website, credit repair So it depends what colors you pick. However, you can use the color blocks in a like in a wise way, that just to have your design stand out in the crowd. So tip number 3 is add extra unique features such as animation, etc. And I could give you um, this is a PDF, so you might not be able to see here. This is an animation. So if I would have downloaded it as video, MP, etc. So it would have been gone like, pop up, like you would have seen that something is coming at you. So features like that really help for your design to stand out, and people do pay attention. When I posted my very first Instagram reel, I was not really into reels, but I posted for my home decor blog, and then my very first reel got 2,000 page views, and one of my friend has millions of page views, but she said that it took her 5 months to get there, but I got it in a day by doing these things. So there we go with our fourth. I think I'm going fast. So here is my fourth tip. Make your product prominent by writing its key features and who is it for. Okay, so this part is crucial. You cannot miss this. Okay, you have to write about your product. What is it? Because people sometimes what is obvious to you does not mean it's obvious to everybody. Okay, and if you don't tell what your product is about, nobody is going to, care for that. So, like, let's say I have this, like, how should I give you an example? Okay, let's give you a credit repair example. Bad credits for people, you need to fix bad credit, right? So you are targeting a market of people, like they need homes, they need to buy a house, car, etc. So you should be wording them nicely that people should know. And the second thing, in any other areas like in marketing, this video is for those like entrepreneur, right? So 5 marketing tips I have it for entrepreneurs. So this just gives a good idea to other people, because sometimes you might think, oh, it's obvious, but believe it or not, eh, whatever is obvious to you couldn't be obvious to everybody. And I have learned that in a hard way. Tip 5 is consistency is the key. So be consistent whatever you do. You use the fonts, be consistent. If you have a 4 set of pairs of font, be consistent using them. Colors, be consistent. If you have like 2 or 3 colors picked up, sometimes I go off brand colors. I have like a list of off brand colors. Just write them down. Don't do today this and tomorrow that. Okay. So it will really help you with all these things. And I hope that these design tips are helpful. Like my page, not a page, I mean YouTube channel, and press the bell button if you wanted to have tips like that. And let me know what kinds of video do you like to have, so we can go over our thing again. Font pairing, color combination, use unique features, product keys feature, and consistency. 5 tips for small business, entrepreneur, digital marketer. This would absolutely help you to bring your product into life. Hope you like it. Help me spread the word about my channel. Like it, press the bell button. It will be really beneficial for you. I always believe to give back to the community. And by this, I am giving back to the community. I spent countless hours learning, and sometimes what I wanted to learn, nobody was offering. So I would cover every piece and part of first Canva, then we will move to PowerPoint, and then we will move to PicMonkey. Then, like, I have 5 softwares I know, and I will teach you guys every single thing about them. Have a great day. Let's end the meeting here. And